All right. Well, being a nurse, I've known for a very long time breathing is important to our lives. But I've been taking a lot of courses, and now I'm getting kind of fixated on breath work. And I've been doing a lot of breath work with my clients over the years, and now really have been diving into the physiological aspects of it, the psychological aspects of it, the chemical aspects. And I would love to share a bit about that with you. So we all know stress, all kinds of stress. We're not going to talk about the good stress and the bad stress because it's stress, meaning it's strain on the body. That's really what stress was supposed to be called. Through the languages, it got changed. And but stress, in a nutshell, is your brain or your body's way of preparing you for something to happen. Right. And when it does, it's like an alarm bell, and the chemicals are released, cortisol and adrenaline, and it floods our body. It boosts our alertness and it prepares us for the danger ahead. And we all know that we don't have the danger that our ancestors had, but it's still flooding our bodies. And we need to get back to a baseline, back to where we're healthy and we have a healthy distribution of that adrenaline and that calmness, so that we don't tax our heart and our vessels and immune systems and cancer related issues, respiratory related issues. All of that is related to, it can be related to the spikes of adrenaline and not coming down from those spikes. And that is when, stress is a great thing. Sometimes it gets us energized to do something, right? Good things. But when it continues again and again and again, and we stay off that baseline and we keep inching that baseline up, it negatively affects the rest of our bodies. And when that stress is here and we don't get back here, is when we have the cardiovascular issues that are plaguing our country and the world. When you have that gap and that gap keeps increasing, it affects your mental well-being. It affects your relationships. It affects your heart and the relationships you have with others, because I see that change from baseline to here as this being a gap in what could be, a gap in our well-being, so that we can live the best life that we can live and have the most fun and fulfill the dreams we want to fulfill. Okay, I'm going to get off that soapbox, but that's why breath work can bring us there. They've done some work around in performance coaching and performance psychology about how much money are we spending to increase our performance and to decrease our stress so that we could perform better and we could be better in the boardroom and better in sports and better as coaches and better at $4 trillion is going towards self-help, whether it's essential oils, vitamins, supplements, I guess like courses on how to manage your stress, right? Massaging. I mean, all the things, $4 trillion. And guess what? You can do this work. All of that is wonderful. I am a meditation teacher, all the things. I believe in all kinds of that kind of work. But that paired up with the free breath work, it's free. A way to calm ourselves, to bring us back to the present, is within ourselves. We have the agency to do that. And that just thrills me, right? I don't have to spend the thousands of dollars I spend every year on all those things. I do all those things, but I have found the breath work, and the next step I'm going to give is grounding, getting your feet on the ground, and the miracles that can happen with that. Some people call it earthing. But so one of the things that there's two things. If your stress is, you're feeling that heightened, you can feel when you get the adrenaline, all the sympathetic nervous system is tweaked. That's the fight or flight, right? Because we're going to battle or we're running away from the tiger. The parasympathetic is the rest and digest. And that is where we really can do our best work is if we're calm. But to get to the calm, there's a few things. Is practicing through the day. This doesn't just like all of a sudden, oh yeah, I should breathe better. We need to practice it. And so whether you have cues in your phone or post-it notes on your computer, is to remind yourself. And I would like everyone here to take a big breath, like let out breath that you're holding in. And then take a big breath in and expand your abdominals. Because when you chest breathe, if all we're doing is breathing from here up, we are telling the sympathetic nervous system we aren't safe. If you belly breathe, if you take the time to belly breathe and fill your entire being, your thoracic cavity up, as long as your abdominals, it is telling the vagus nerve, it tells your body, I am safe in this moment. And that's where we want to feel is safe, even in the midst of chaos. So if you're having a stressful moment and you're, all the things, right? The overwhelm that comes at us every single day, taking a big breath, a big belly breath, and filling your whole self up, hold it, and then release and allow it to release all the way till you can't release anymore. And do that a few times. And when you release, when you do that, or you could do the 4-7-8, breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. There's also box breathing, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, in for 4. You do that, your body is saying, oh, I'm safe. Because you wouldn't be breathing like this. You wouldn't be taking the time for the abdominals to push out, right? If I wasn't safe. And so then your body is telling your brain, you're safe here. You are safe. If you need energy, breath work is there for you, that too. So if you want focus and energy and, you've been at your desk for a long time, do this. This was the best thing I've learned. So you breathe in twice, like from your belly and then your chest. And barely a pause and let it out. And then again. You can start to feel almost the tingling in your head, but you also feel the energy. That's not something to do at all times, all day. That's not how we want to breathe. But if you need more energy, you need that boost in motivation, that is a go-to. If you need a calming breath, because there's a lot of chaos right now in your mind, in your heart, doing 4-7-8 box breathing or breathing in fully, starting with the abdominals and then letting out. And feeling yourself there in the moment, because that's all we have. We don't need to worry about the next moment while we're in this moment. It's probably the hardest thing to ever do. Sounds so easy, right? Hardest. But that's how you get relaxed. And that's how you relax your nervous system, your heart, your vessels, your immune system, and it flows out from there.